Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I thought I'd just pop in quick. It's not going to be a very quick video for you today. Just a quick update on my lovely little fabric journal. In the last video I was pinning in some pockets, so I've actually sewn it all in now and I'm really happy with it. So let me just give you a quick flip. I'm going to start with the middle. And this is the middle page, so I popped this along the bottom of this one and I've sewed that in. I will obviously pop something on the back of that as well, but loving how that looks. We've got this one, which is a beautiful pocket. It's a big long one, but once obviously I've sewn it in, this will be stitched up so it won't go all the way through. But I'm just adoring all of this lovely lace in here. It's just beautiful. So that's one side, and then this is the other side. So we have the little pocket here. I didn't this pocket wasn't quite big enough because this goes all the way here, so I put it on here. So I've just added a little bit onto the side here as I was sewing it in, which I think looks really lovely. So it's almost like a little collage of fabrics on there, which are just beautiful. So I just love it. I'm just having so much fun actually doing this. This one I've just added a little bit of seam binding across there. This is my little side pocket. So we've got a little side tuck in here. And then I've also, if you lift that up, I've got another little secret pocket in this side, which is really pretty. Now, on these bits, I will probably, once I've added all the pockets and all the bits, I will probably go in and add maybe a few beads in here. So if you lift this up here like that, I'd pop, I've got a little bit of lace that I've sewn in here. I'll probably pop a few little hidden beads in there, and maybe a few little sequins or something, just so it's got some little hidden prettiness to it. And then maybe a little pearls. I will be adding some pearls to the flowers on there, but I wanted it to be like a little hidden secret bits inside. You know what I mean? When you lift it up, you'll have something else underneath here, which I think would look really nice. So I'm going to be working, this will probably be the last video for a while on this, because I'll work on it slowly in the evenings now. And then I will get back, hopefully next week I'll get back to doing some more videos once I feel a little bit better. This one I've just sewn some of the little flowers on here. And they look a bit like little yo-yos on there, don't they? But I think they look really pretty. You can see my sewing here on the back, but I'll pop a little pocket. I might make one in a minute just to cover this little bit up, but I might. This is another pocket along here I've done, but I might actually pop another little flower that covers this sort of like corner of the pocket up. This wasn't quite long enough, so I've just added another, piece of this to it, because I wanted it to go all the way across. And then I've just attached it, I've just sewn them together. So I'll sew that tonight along there. So that's why if I make another pocket, I can sew this all together, the pocket on the back and that all together. But I'm loving it. I really do. I'm really having so much fun and so much relaxation. Lots of you have said that slow stitching is really relaxing, and it's this, you do the stitching how you want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Don't rush. You don't need to rush. It's a really nice, calming little craft, isn't it? This I've just popped into the middle of the sort of spine. That's the middle bit. Wasn't quite sure which way this page was going to go, but that bends. It doesn't matter because that bends whichever way. This might end up in different way rounds. I'm not sure yet, but loving it. This was my very first pocket that I did. This is just so pretty. I'm just really loving it. Really lovely thing to do it is. And I'm loving the fact that the stiffener, the textile stiffener, is lovely on this. It's really made it not hard. It has the other stuff that I've done, the laces and bits that I did, I'm really not happy with. I've got them soaking, and just see if I can get some of it out, because look, this is just dreadful. It's just awful. This looks like a little piece of plastic. It's still shiny on the back, and look, it's all crispy. It's just, I feel I've really ruined this poor little piece of lace. It was already cut anyway. I didn't cut it up, so that's why I sort of tested it. But look at it, poor thing. And this little frisbee here. So never mind. This one I'm okay with. This has still got a little bit of movement to it. I can use that. But the other stuff was just dreadful. I need to. Didn't quite come out how I wanted it to come out. These did. These are just fabulous. This is sort of like the calico hessian-y sort of stuff, which I'm loving, and it's given it a real nice stability to that. So loving that. But the other bits, I think I've ruined them. But never mind. I will try and do something with them. Anyway, this is another pocket that I've done, which is just beautiful. I think I did that one on an Instagram video. Did I show you this side? I don't think I did. I think I was mumbling about something else, but look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? This is, I was going to sew this down, but I've left it open because, you know, I know there's not a lot of room there, but I might be able to sort of tuck something in there. It's just so pretty. I've sort of laid up a few little bits on there. And again, I might add a few beads to this as well. We shall see how I get on. You know, it's just so pretty, but I'll probably pop a little pearl in there. But I'm just loving it, loving it. Now this is the front page. This is the front page. This is the inside of the front page. And this has got the lovely little corner sort of pocket on there. Which again, I've just layered up bits and pieces onto here, which is just lovely. I think we did this one anyway, didn't we? In the video? I can't remember. Can't remember, guys. This is open here. I haven't sewn that bit down because I'm not sure whether to attach something to that and go back up through this way. Because it's the inside of the back and the front of the cover. So I might just put something along there. But I just wanted to show you quickly. Let's put that here. So this is the front cover, and I've got this lovely old piece here, which I wanted this to be quite sort of like light, not a heavy covered journal. So I was just thinking of putting some of this over the front somehow on it. I think that would look really nice. I'm going to just, actually, I was going to put this in there. This is quite long. I probably won't need all of this, but this will just go in there, sew that on, and then I'll put this over the top. Now, I don't mind if we can see that because I kind of like that. And I might even sew maybe some flowers or some beads or something along there. And then this will fold up. Let's see if we can make this look like something. I don't want to cut it up yet because I'm not sure which bits I'm going to use. But that's how. Let's put this inside. I might pad it out just a little bit more, mightn't it? If I can open that up. There we go. Pop that inside. So this is going to be the front cover. It will have a little closure of these two little pieces of seam binding on there. Excuse me. And then I got one of my little flowers, which I'll just pop on there like that. And I think that will just look so pretty. I think it's going to look so pretty. And then a few little beads or something. I like to add a few little beads when I hand stitch on here. So I might just sort of like stitch in some beads as I go round, stitching it on. We shall see. We shall see. But I'm just loving it. I think it looks so pretty. That's my idea at the moment. It could change. It could change. Like I said, I'm going to just, you know, take it easy on this one. But I did want to sort of pop a little pocket in here Where was this? Where was the one that I was going to do? This one, wasn't it? I know I'm going to get this all muddled up again. So I won't sew this in, but I'm just thinking I'm going to put, I quite like this sort of edge. So if you just pop this on like that. Let's just snip. This is just cheesecloth, and it's just really light. There's not going to be, you know, heavy stuff going into this. There will probably just be little bits of notes or something in there, or little photographs or something. Maybe I'll keep it for some little pictures of my granddaughters or something. We shall see. Oh, let me just get some lace in here. And then maybe just pop a little bit of lace across here. This is pretty. This is a pretty one. These are just so delicate. Look at that, that's lovely. I think I'd have it going this way though. Let's move those. Just like that. Just that goes down. I don't mind that sort of sticking out, or I might just sort of like gather it up like that, just in little places, just make it look scruffy and pretty. So look at that, just really kind of simple. Maybe little flowers on there, not quite sure, but that's the sort of thing. So then that will be covered up, these little stitches will be covered up on there. I'm actually gonna just snip that off like that, because I will pop that one on there later tonight. I'm gonna just put that like that. I know where it's going to go. Pop that in there through my flowers. But that's the sort of thing, guys. So what do you think? It's going to look really pretty, isn't it? On here, what else could I do quickly? So we've got these ones on there. We need to put something on here. I might even make like a little fabric envelope or something on here. You know, like I did the lacy ones. Where is my thingamajiggy? I have got some square lace like I had. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay, so this is what I made those lacy bits, those lacy envelopes from, wasn't it? Oh, I'm going to lose that, aren't I? Don't know which one. So go on this one, I think. Oh well, we shall see. We shall see. Let's see if I can make one on here. Is this going to be big enough? I won't put, I did the, I covered these with paper. I don't know whether you saw the video, but I put paper underneath these. Excuse me. So, oh, I've got to do these two sides first. So if I put those in, like that, and then just that comes up, we could put a little lacy envelope on there, couldn't we? I think it will probably have to go onto a bigger page. Let's see if we've got a bigger page. That goes in there. Don't really want it on the back page, but we've got this one here, haven't we? So this could go like that. And then I would just sew these up like that. Leave that up. Maybe attach it to that, so maybe it would, you could sort of like lift it up on there. But I think that would look really nice, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach that, sew these little bits up somehow. Not quite sure how. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but I will sew those on. Pop that in there, and then we've got a little pocket to pop something in. Maybe I could make some more of these little flowers and pop that on there. Oh, love it. How lovely is that? And maybe just tack it at the top so it's sort of like can be moved up and down so it's not attached. Oh, I like that one. That's what we shall do. I won't put that one in because I want that one for the front because that's so pretty, isn't it? I did do these ones and just added a little bit to a little piece of doily. But I think I like the seam binding flowers. So yes, that's a definite. That's a definite. Let me get a little pin or a giant pin. Let's pop that on there because that can go. I will do that later. Super, I like it. So I just get sort of like, as you go through it, you have a sort of like a little think of ideas as you go, but I want to do it so the pages don't sort of like blend into each other. We need something, because this page is smaller than this page, so I want it to look like a page, not so it sort of like blends into the background. That's the wrong colour, but if you know what I mean. I'm not quite sure. I need something on the back of these so they're not so plain. But we will have a go at sorting some bits and pieces out. But guys, I just thought I'd just pop in, show you, because I know some of you are actually going to be making these, so I thought I'd just give you some ideas on what I've actually got in mine so far. But look at that, it's just these. And also you can pin things onto these. You don't have to have anything on it. You can just make them look pretty, and then if you've got like a little bulb pin, you could hang things off here, which is really lovely, isn't it? So there we go, guys. That was it. That's my ideas. So I'm going to go and give my throat a bit of a rest, and I shall get ready, get all my bits and pieces. I will, start sewing again this evening, and then I will show you at some point when I'm all done what it looks like. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, bye bye.